It's every gamer's big dream to go pro in Fortnite and compete at the highest level. Big tournaments, massive prize pools, the spotlight. But let's be real, 99% of players never make it. Why? Because they're stuck making the same mistakes, grinding the wrong way, and ignoring what really separates the pros from everyone else. If you're serious about standing out and joining that 1%, I'm about to break down the exact steps you need to take to level up your gameplay, dominate tournaments, and finally get on the path to going pro. The foundation of any top tier Fortnite player is mechanics. If your aim, building, and editing aren't consistent, nothing else matters. Let's start with aim. It's not just about landing shots, it's about doing it under pressure every time. Tools like Kovacs and Aim Labs are perfect for this, but if you want to keep it in game, creative maps designed for aim training are just as effective. Spend at least 10 minutes a day on pure aim deals. Next, let's talk building and editing. This is where players often think speed is everything, but here's the truth. Precision beats out speed every time. Use creative maps like Vader 464's or Resub's map to focus on editing drills that prioritize accuracy. For example, practicing resetting edits and placing builds under pressure. These micro skills are what separate good players from great ones. Consistency is key. If you're not warming up before every scrim or tournament, you're setting yourself up to fail. Your warm-up should include aim drills, editing practice, and free building to get your muscle memory activated. Even 15 minutes can make a huge difference in how you can perform. Here's a quick tip. Don't rush. Focus on smooth, controlled movements. It's better to edit slower, but hit your shots and confirm your builds, than to rush and make mistakes in critical moments. Now that your mechanics are dialed in, it's time to master game sense. This is where you outthink your opponent. Positioning and rotations are the foundation. Always stay ahead of the storm and use natural cover to avoid unnecessary damage. Want to improve quickly? VOD review high-level players like Acorn, Seti, or Queasy. Watch how they rotate, where they position themselves in endgame, and how they make decisions under pressure. Pay attention to the little things, like when they choose to disengage versus commit to a fight. Mechanics and game sense are great, but without a strategy, you're still playing catch-up. Start with your landing spot. Find an uncontested area, decent loot, so you're not fighting off spawn every game. It's about setting yourself up for success right from the start. Think about your game in phases. Early game is all about looting and positioning. Mid game is where you focus on rotations and storm surge damage. And late game is where you secure the win. Mastering storm surge is non-negotiable. Deal damage early so you're not panicking when the storm surge warning pops up. And remember, play smart, not just aggressive. Sometimes the best move is to disengage and live to fight another zone. Oh, and while we're talking strategy, subscribe to this channel for more tips like these. Even with perfect mechanics and strategy, your mindset can still make or break your performance. Staying calm under pressure is a skill in itself. Use simple breathing techniques to reset your focus, especially after a tough fight or a bad game. Learn from every loss. Instead of getting frustrated, review what went wrong and how you can fix it. Did you overcommit to a fight? Miss an easy rotation? Every elimination is a lesson if you're willing to learn from it. Confidence comes from consistency. Set small, achievable goals for each tournament, like hitting a certain placement or improving your edits under pressure. These wins add up and keep you motivated. Here's something to remember. Every pro started where you are now. The difference is they didn't quit. They kept learning, adapting, and grinding. You can do the same. Finally, let's talk about practice. It's not just about grinding. It's about grinding the right way. Focus on creative maps and scrims over ranked play. Ranked can be fun, but doesn't replicate the intensity or structure of a real tournament. I would say spend most of your time in creative, finding your mechanics, but play scrims and tournaments to apply what you learned. Use Discord servers like NA Opens, Manu, or Vital, or Noble to find high-level scrims. And don't skip VOD reviews. Watching your gameplay is the fastest way to spot mistakes and improve. Look for patterns. Are you losing fights because of poor aim, bad positioning, or rushed edits? Fix those first. Going pro isn't easy, but these tips will get you closer to the 1%. Train smart, grind hard, and stay ahead. Try these tips out and let me know how they work. Like, subscribe, and comment your biggest struggle in tournaments, and click this video here to learn how to build like Peterbot.